Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci.com, your weekly top stocks to watch for the coming week. We have a very interesting week, CPI, FOMC, but we are going to be fully prepared. Like, subscribe, and let's see the charts. Don't go anywhere, don't fast forward. We have super interesting A+ setups for longs and shorts, so stay tuned till the end of the video. ESTC is the first name. We got ourselves the break above the 111.50 last Thursday. Friday closed with an inside candle. Now let's see continuation above the 113.73, and then we will see 119.38 and then 126.45. We do have here also the gap at the 129, but first things first, we need at least another 2 days above the 113.74, 114 if you like. This area will be a very tough resistance, breaking up and above, and this gap will get filled. This was ESTC. Next is PLTR, Palantir Technologies. Last week we got ourselves the break above this trend line. Now what are we having? Struggling with the yellow zone. We still have this gap at the 24 area. Let's see another daily close above the 23.45, the upper border of the yellow zone, and then closing this gap. Next resistance will be the 25.36. We also have this trend line over here. It's all about identifying the trend lines. Trend lines are the true support, resistance, and the roadmap for future price action. All this area, the 24 area, which is the red line, together with this open gap, will be a very tough resistance, breaking up and above, and in my opinion 25.36 incoming in the next few days. Mobileye, MBLY, in the past 2 trading days, Thursday and Friday, 21% to the upside. 21 Fibonacci number. Now all we need is continuation on this bullish sentiment. We broke above this downtrend channel. Next resistance is the 33. We can take Fibonacci a little bit higher. Next resistance, now it's the 32. Above it, 34. Above 34, in my opinion, we are heading to close the gap at the 39.40. Overall bullish sentiment on Mobileye. Next we have AEHR. We have put on our eyes on this breakout. We can clean the chart a little bit. As you can see, Wednesday we got ourselves a push towards this crossroads between very tough resistance and a trend line. Thursday we got ourselves the breakout and above. Friday still closed above this 12.62 area. Now let's see continuation. Next resistance will be the 13.85, and then this gap at the 14.60. Overall, we can also put the FTI on chart. We are inside the yellow zone, long continuation above the higher border of the yellow zone, above the 13.44, and then this gap incoming. MTCH match group. We are still inside the downtrend channel, very steep downtrend channel. Started over beginning of 2024, 5 months of a downtrend channel, but the past 2 trading days, Thursday with a very bullish candle, Friday with an inside candle. Now all we need is a break above, closing above the 33.42, and then we can start taking long position towards 35 and 37. 37 will be a very tough resistance. Just by looking left, you can trade right. This area, the 37, was a very important area of support, resistance, until this trend line took MTCH to where it's today. Of course, everything that you see in here on this video and in general on my channel is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Never, never follow blindly anyone on social media, and it doesn't matter how many subscribers, viewers, how many are waiting to see their next live. Do your own due diligence. EMN, look at this very interesting price action. We got ourselves this broadening formation. Let's put it over here. Next broadening formation is just like this. This is your broadening formation, long continuation above Friday's highs, above the 103.67. We will meet the upper border of this broadening formation. We can take it to the 106 or next to the 109. We can also take Fibonacci a little bit tighter. So we'll have more support and resistance. And as you can see, let's take it to the 21 zone. Now, next resistance is the 105, above it 107. And this is the broadening formation, the only true formation that price aggregates, price moves in, broadening formation, nothing else. There are no bull flags, bull pennants, bearish pennants, cup and handles, inverted head and shoulders. There are no such patterns. It's all in the eye of the chartist. It's all in the eyes. It's all in our brains. Our brains taking patterns and converting what we see into patterns, so we will have a very easy time to identify what we are seeing. But price action, there are no patterns. There are candlestick analysis, aka pure price action, Fibonacci, and trend lines, and of course broadening formation. And this is Rivian. This is your broadening formation on Rivian. Look at this very nice broadening formation. We can also take it all the way up to here, but I prefer up to here. Solid, holding above the yellow zone in the past week or so. As long as we are above the 1130, we are good to go long. Next resistance is the 12, above it 1275 and 1355 to the upside. And yes, you might tell me, hey Tamir, you can see here an inverted head and shoulders. Yes, because this is what our brains wants us to think that there is, and this is what 95% of YouTubers and furrows and technical analysis books out there, they all teach us the same. Inverted head and shoulders, cup and handle, bull flags. Ask yourself, if those patterns truly work, so why more than 95% of all traders fail? If this pattern is working, maybe 50% of the time, 45% of the time, so why more than 85% of all traders fail? Some of us can see inverted head and shoulders, some of us can see cup and handle, but some of us can also see a flag. Look at this, we can also see a flag. It's all in our mind. This is nothing. This is pure price action. We had low, higher lows, and now going to the upside. And VTS is next. Very interesting price action we do have here. Double bottom scenario of the 350. Now heading towards the neckline. Above the neckline, above the 480 area, we will see 507, 550, and above 550, we might even see 675 to the upside. But take it one candle at a time, one resistance at a time. Learn how to manage risk, because it all comes down to risk management. How much money am I willing to lose on each and every trade? No one knows what will happen next. And VTS can go to 507 and then break to the downside. It can go to 675. No one knows, right? The only thing we truly have full control is risk management. Look at this trend line. Trend line, Fibonacci. That's it. Check the links in the description below. Join me today and I will teach you things you never saw before. You can become part of those top 5% of traders that makes money through trading. Boeing, BA, still on our watch list. Look at this broadening formation. You have this broadening formation now to the upside. Doji on Friday, some kind of a pullback to the 185, maybe back to the 183, will be very, very unsurprising at this point on Boeing. But next leg up, we might see 198 and 120 and 206. Where's the Browning formation, you ask? Here is your Browning formation on Boeing. You can take it also, this Browning formation, a little bit down. And here you get, here you have it. You remember we talked about these dojis a few weeks back. And we said doji of a trend line might signal a trend reversal. And here we are 2 weeks after, and Boeing gave us already more than 11% to the upside. You are more than welcome to check my previous top stocks to watch in the past 3-4 weeks. Now also here, if you're a pattern trader, pattern seeker, because this is what we have been taught to seek patterns, right? Here you have it. Also, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, or cup and handle. You can see whatever you want. Patterns makes us biased to one direction and one direction only. But if you're a true trader, a professional trader, we always prepare for both sides. We need to ask ourselves each and every candle, each and every day, each and every week, on each time frame, what will happen next. No one knows. So if no one knows, let's prepare for the worst case scenario. What will happen if PayPal will continue to break above the 63.80? You have the 70.30, 73, and then 75.70 to the upside. What will happen if we enter PayPal long above the 68.30, but 1 or 2 days after, PayPal starts going downside once again? Do we pray? Do we hope? No, it's no strategy to pray and hope for price action to go our direction. The only thing we need to prepare is the worst case. In this case, know your risk tolerance. Know how much are you willing to risk on each and every trade. CART, very interesting price action. We are now stuck at the lower board of the yellow zone. I'm waiting for a long continuation. Breaking below the 32 area, of course we will see 29, below 29, 27.50. When I say of course, it's my opinion based on my 7 years plus of experience, based on the FTI, this tool that gives me in one click away everything that I need for future support and resistance. And of course I have this time frame that gives me everything that I need to know what's going on multi-time frames. But I'm looking for another day or two closing above the 33.40, and then we can start taking long position on this CART. VLN, another very, very bullish run we got ourselves in the past 3 trading days. Look at this, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, is this the end of this bull run? No, just look left. Look where VLN came from. VLN just broke above a very tough resistance. The 262 area, the 270 area. All this was a very tough resistance. Broke up above. VLN once was at the 6. She also was 730. She also was 10. So is this the time to go long? Is this the end of this bull run? No one knows. The only thing we know is that VLN is under a very bullish sentiment. We can take Fibonacci a little bit higher, the FTI. Now, long continuation above last week's highs. We will see 370, 414, and also 550 is in the cards. ODD last Friday gave us 20.5% to the upside, got stuck at the 46 area. Look left, very tough resistance, some kind of a pullback, retesting the 42.70 area, will be very healthy. I'm looking for a retest and then next leg up towards the 50.40 and 56 to the upside. Put an alert so you won't miss any triggers. GERN, Geron Corporation, very interesting price action. Look at Friday's candle. But we need, this is the broadening formation, look at this. Uptrend, went all the way up, got rejected, doji. Now this doji might signal a trend reversal back to close this gap, but we know that price action does not like to leave open gaps and big tails. This is a big tail. You can, this is a 12% tail. Price, more than 80, same like gaps, more than 85-90% chance that this tail will get filled with a true candle, maybe an inside candle, maybe another candle to the upside, but this tail will get filled, and this is what I'm waiting for. Let's see first the journey is holding above the 436, and then we will look for the next pop-up closing this tail, and then next leg up towards the 572. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of these setups and more, join the Fibonacci Traders Discord, link in the description below. Once you join, you gain access to all Discord channels plus the FTI, so check the links in the description below. Join me today and you will start seeing result very, very fast. ACLS, look at this, broke last Wednesday. This downtrend line, this downtrend goes all the way back to August of 2023. Last Wednesday broke up above. Friday, Thursday, very tight price action. Now all we need to do is wait for a long continuation, break above last week's highs, and then we will see 138 and 150 to the upside. ECL, also very interesting price action. Ecolabs, look at this. This is your broadening formation. This is one, and this is the second one. I will show you how to draw broadening formation. Higher highs, lower lows gives you access to broadening formation. It all comes down to broadening formation, which are trend lines and Fibonacci, the only true translation for candlestick analysis. Put the FTI in your chart and you will see things so easy. ECL now stuck at the 240 Fibonacci resistance together with this trend line. Pull back to the 235 and then next leg up back to the 240, 247 and 255 to the upside. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you found it helpful, educational. If so, like, subscribe, check the links in the description below. Choose your path to financial freedom. Until the next video, stay safe.